All the debates about Donut Labs' solid-state battery revolve around one simple question. Did they truly create a breakthrough battery? Or are they using a battery that already exists on the market and presenting it as their own invention? Some people believe they have identified the exact battery cell that Donut used in its public tests. According to this view, the cell looks almost identical to a lithium NMC pouch battery made by a company in Shenzhen called Inbar. The model number is said to be a 674H2S340. It measures about 172 by 74 by 10.6 millimeters, weighs 306 g, and has a capacity of 27 amp-hours. What raised suspicion is that the size, weight, and technical details published by Donut are very close to the specifications of this Chinese battery. For many observers, this similarity is difficult to ignore. If Donut's battery matches a product that is already sold commercially, then their claim that their battery is lithium-free becomes confusing. NMC batteries are lithium-based. They use lithium as a key part of their chemistry. So if the tested cell is really a standard NMC battery, then saying it contains no lithium would not make sense. Some critics go even further. They ask a basic business question. If Donut truly developed a brand new battery technology, why can a similar-looking battery be purchased for around $57? Is it possible that Donut bought existing cells and is now selling them under its own brand at a much higher price? This line of thinking suggests that the company might not have invented anything new at all. However, there is another side to the discussion. More cautious voices argue that saying the battery has been exposed as an NMC cell is too strong. So far, the claims are based mainly on similarities and voltage curves. When the battery is charged and discharged, the voltage pattern looks similar to NMC batteries. It also resembles some other chemistries, including certain sodium-based systems, but similar behavior does not prove identical chemistry. Two batteries can behave in similar ways without being exactly the same. Inside, there is also the matter of partnerships. Donut Labs signed an agreement with CT AG to supply battery technology. CT Coating AG in turn sources materials from SA Energy. Reports suggest that CT Coating sold a solid-state battery production line to Donut. In theory, this means Donut could manufacture its own batteries. Because of this, some people ask a different question if something is wrong. Could the issue lie with the coating technology partner rather than Donut itself? And so, is Donut Labs' battery really a solid-state battery? Looking at the physical testing, the cell used in the independent test was measured at approximately 172 millimeters x 74 millimeters x 12 millimeters. Some observers believe the battery could be a high-power lithium polymer LiPo, or NMC cell, rated at 35C, rather than a true solid-state battery. The reason for this theory is simple. Semi-OLED batteries used in drone products, such as those from Tattoo, are typically rated at 5C or 10C. They would likely struggle to pass an 11C fast charging test. In contrast, high-power LiPo batteries, although they usually have lower energy density, are designed to handle very high charging and discharging rates more easily. At the same time, others warned that short tests do not tell the full story. In the first test, the battery went through only a few charging cycles. The second test also involved a limited number of cycles. A battery might perform well for 4 or 5 cycles, but begin to degrade after 10 or 20. Without long-term testing, it is impossible to know how durable it really is. Another key factor is internal resistance, often called IR. This is a simple concept. If a battery has high internal resistance, it struggles to handle high current. When fast charging begins, the voltage may quickly rise to around 4.3 volts. At that point, the charging system reduces the current to protect the battery. As a result, the charging process slows down. In other words, even if a battery claims to support fast charging, high internal resistance can limit real-world performance. Some independent YouTubers, including Akatori, measured the internal resistance of the tested cell at around 2 milliamps. That level is similar to even better than many semi-solid batteries sold on Alibaba, which often list internal resistance below 2 millia in their datasheets. This measurement complicates the argument. It suggests that the cell is not behaving like a weak or low-quality battery. At this stage, the entire story remains based on similarities in size, numbers, and test results. There are three main possibilities. First, Donut may be using a commercial NMC battery. Second, the real source of the technology could be CT Coding AG or Sana Energy. Third, all current conclusions may be based only on surface similarities without final proof. Because of this uncertainty, everyone is still searching for a clear answer. Is this a true breakthrough, or is it smart marketing built on existing technology? The debate became even more interesting after recent independent tests. In one test, a single donut battery cell was charged fully in about 5 minutes. That sounds extremely impressive. But the more important question is whether this performance can be maintained in a full battery pack made of many cells connected together. And can it repeat this fast charging dozens or hundreds of times without losing performance? Experts still have serious questions, especially about cycle life and pack level performance. Cycle life refers to how many times a battery can be charged and discharged before its capacity drops significantly. Donut Lab has begun releasing more evidence to support its claims, but the company has not clearly revealed the exact chemical composition inside the battery. This lack of transparency makes many scientists cautious. Professor Shirley Mang from the University of Chicago has commented that without revealing the chemistry, it is difficult to convince the scientific community that the battery is truly solid state. In battery research, chemistry matters. The materials inside determine safety, lifespan, and performance. Without that information, claims remain hard to verify. It is also important to remember that Donut Lab is a Finnish startup without a long proven history in battery manufacturing. When the company announced at CES in January that it had developed a production-ready solid-state battery, claiming it was ahead of major companies like Toyota, BYD, and Cattle, skepticism was natural. These large companies have invested billions of dollars in battery research over many years. In response to criticism, Donut commissioned Finland's VTT Technical Research Center, a state-owned research organization, to perform independent testing.